Treaty Adhesions. Because not all Anishinaabe communities were able to attend the negotiations at the Northwest Angle in 1873, those not there agreed in advance to accept the terms agreed upon by their relatives. This resulted in 2 of the adhesions to the treaty. In addition, the Anishinaabe had more inclusive definition of Anishinaabe citizenship than the British-Canadian treaty negotiators had in 1873, resulting in a 3rd adhesion to include citizens with French grandfathers. Shibandawin Adhesion. After the October 3, 1873 signing of the treaty, Simon Dawson, a representative of the Canadian government, made the trip to Shibandawin Lakes to explain the treaty to the 2 Anishinaabe communities there. The Shibandawin Treaty was signed on October 13, 1873 by 3 chiefs and received formal government approval on January 5, 1874. Lac-Seul Adhesion. In the spring of 1874, R.J. Pither, Indian agent, traveled to Lac-Seul for the signing of the adhesion of the Anishinaabe living there. It was signed by 4 chiefs on June 9, 1874, and was approved by the Canadian government on July 18, 1874. During the 1870s, all the original treaty documents were submitted to the Department of the Interior. In 1890, the department realized it only had copies of the Lac-Seul adhesion. In an investigation to find the missing original, it was revealed that it was never received by the Minister of the Interior. The original was believed to be in the possession of Alexander Morris, Lieutenant Governor of Manitoba, who was deceased by the time the search and investigation happened. The original was never found. The 3rd adhesion came to be through a commitment made on October 3, 1873, the half-breed adhesion. In 1874, the Anishinaabe with mixed ancestry living in the Rainy Lake and Rainy River area indicated their interest in joining the treaty as agreed to by the chiefs on October 3, 1873. The Canadian government promised them reserves of land and with the benefits of Treaty 3 through the half-breed adhesion, which was signed on September 12, 1875. These are the half-breed families associated with Reserve 16A, which amalgamated with Rainy Lake 18B Reserve, and now the community is one community known as Couchiching First Nation Reserve 16A. When the Indian Act was passed in 1876, the federal government gave the half-breeds of Rainy River and Rainy Lake 2 choices: become Indians under the Act in order to receive their treaty benefits, or receive no benefits at all. These families preferred their Indigenous Anishinaabe identity. Present-day Couchiching First Nation is a member of the Grand Council Treaty 3 and honors the choice their ancestors made to live in the Anishinaabe way to this day. The half-breeds in the Rainy River District, numbering about 90 persons, have decided on joining the Indians. They will require a reserve laid out for them next summer. Simon J. Dawson, January 1875.